How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good as well. So tell me, you're in which grade right now?
12.
Okay. And so far, what have you done in your subject, business studies, till now
We've
in class?
completed all the chapters.
All of the chapters. And when are your assessments?
I just got over like this week, yesterday.
Oh, so and when is the next assessment, the final one?
Right now we have pre-model 2, which is on 25th November.
Oh, okay. So tell me something about you. What do you like to do in your free time? Something that you enjoy doing for yourself?
I like walking.
Your voice is a little. I mean, I'm not able to hear you clearly. If you can be louder, or maybe change the settings so that I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the thing is, it's the voice is very low. Yeah, yeah. Tell me, what do you like to do?
Oh, I was saying I enjoy that.
Wait a second. Let me just. Hmm. So, what's your interest? Something that you really enjoy doing?
I like drawing as well.
Oh, you like drawing? Like sketching drawing or just doodling?
Yeah, I sketch like cartoon
Oh,
faces.
and what is something that you've done recently and you really admired your work?
Something. I think I drew a jellyfish.
Oh, okay. Great. Anything else you would like to let me know? Something that you enjoy learning a lot, which is your favorite subject, probably.
I like business when it's fun sometimes. Sometimes it gets boring.
When do you find it boring?
The starting chapters, I found it very boring. But then when we started doing financial management, controlling, and this stuff,
Yes, actually, the beginning chapters are more of theory knowledge. You don't really get to apply it, so that's why you might have found it boring. But then the chapters later on, they are more based on practical and real life connections. So yeah, so maybe you enjoy something which you can connect with real life and your real experiences. Yeah.
I
And
had some doubts to ask you as well.
yeah, tell
So
me.
if I
You
so
can.
are we going to solve sample papers of past years and this year?
We can do that. What so how we work here is, so I'll first check, I'll do the diagnosis of what you know so far from all the chapters. So maybe one class or two classes would be needed for that, to understand your prior knowledge. And then later on we can start, if you have materials like you're talking about the previous year papers or anything else, you can upload it on the tuition group, I mean the app. You will have a feature there where you can upload a resource. So if you upload it over there, I can also access it, and then we can start preparing with the sample papers as well. That's how
So
it
you
be.
don't provide sample papers?
Not really. I do have certain question banks with me, but there is no as such sample paper that the tuition team provides. Yeah. Now you tell me, so as you mentioned that in the beginning it was a little boring for you, and then later on you found it a little more interesting. So tell me, what are some strengths in the subject that you feel that you will be able to ace, and there are the areas where you think you need to work upon. Maybe you can talk about the topics. Maybe you can like refer the topics and then talk about it. These are the topics that I feel I am really good at and I'll be able to manage. But these are the topics that I would be needing help with.
Yeah. For I have a problem in the financial investment. Then
Okay.
I have problem in directing.
Mhm.
Then I have problem in organizing.
These are some areas you need help with.
Yeah.
Financial statement, and the second one was
Second one was directing,
okay,
then
and
organizing,
mhm, these three.
and yeah,
Okay, and the other topics you are able to cope up and will be able to manage.
yeah,
All right. Okay, anything you would like me to know about your assessments and the syllabus that you're going to have for your exams that is going to be there?
yeah. So pre-model we had half of the chapters,
Mhm.
and for the pre-model 2, which is coming up in November 25th,
Hmm.
we're going to have the entire trip.
Okay, so first you're going to have some bit of it and then the entire thing. And as how does your paper style looks like?
There'll be for section B, there'll be like two questions, three questions. Section C, there'll be
Three
like
sections in
that.
the question paper. So the first section
Actually,
has
if it's last exam, the question was of 13. The
I
paper
couldn't hear
was of
you.
13. The last exam that happened
Hmm.
recently, the question paper was of 30 marks.
Okay. So
So
you haven't
in
had
that,
any
yeah. So in
what
that we had three sections, and if we're gonna have 80 marks, like 60 marks,
hmm,
so it will be like four sections, four or
okay.
five.
4 or 5. And what does each section has? Section one, two, three, four, if you can talk about that.
So section A and B will have MCQs, all of them.
Hmm.
Then section C will have some short answer types and
And
like
the
that.
last would have the open-ended long answers.
Yeah.
Do you have case studies as well?
Yes.
Okay, so the last section would be the case study, I guess.
Actually, they've changed the pattern. This question paper that we've got, all of
Mm.
it was mostly case study,
Okay.
nothing direct questions.
Hmm. Actually, business studies has most of the case study questions. Just to understand your knowledge and what you understood from that particular topic, case study is the best way to get your ideas. So if you want to practice through that pattern, whatever has been you have been doing in the class and the question papers, so you can also share that document on the tuition group as a resource, so that we can follow the same pattern in the class for your learning. When is your next exam?
25th month.
This month itself.
Yeah,
How prepared do you feel for the test from 1 out of 10?
five, five or six.
5 or 6. Okay, we can work with that. I mean, if we go like prepare a little bit of the class and you go through those chapters, I think we'll be able to go up till I think 9 for sure. Anything else you wanna ask me or you wanna share?
Yes, so if I join the class, so in a week, how many days will we have the class for?
It depends on your availability. How many classes do you want to have? If you feel that you need 3 classes for business studies, you can have 3. If you think you just require 2, you can opt for 2 classes. So you that the logistics of how many classes you would want, that you'll have to discuss with the admin team.
Okay, so since we have to like complete the whole
Yeah,
process,
you
so
have to pace up, so you can opt for more number of classes.
okay.
Yeah.
So is the fee structure gonna be the same or uh depends on the days?
Fee structure discussion, I'm not the right person to discuss. They would be the ones who will tell you. But yeah, I can tell you that you can increase the number of classes for sure. And one more thing I wanted to ask you, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, so you can ask them the fee structure, they'll let you know. I am not the right person for that. But yeah, if you need more classes, they can definitely increase it.
Okay. So will we have depth for like a chapter that you will teach me?
No, so in the demo session, we don't really teach something. We just talk and understand what you are looking for, and then we have just a discussion. And you can let me know any other concerns or anything that you want to focus on, that we can go ahead going forward in the classes.
So what are your teaching methods?
Yeah, so I'll tell you about myself. So I am an IB teacher, and I have been teaching since 5 years, and I have personally studied commerce as my graduation and for my post graduation as well. So this is my core subject. These are my core subjects. But then I'm teaching primary right now in the school. But my subjects are these business studies and what I graduated from. So yeah, that's about me. And what is my method for teaching? So it's completely student need based. So what you want to go for, how you want to learn, it completely revolves around that, and it is more of how do I say, inquiry and discussion based. It's not me lecturing you, but more of me facilitating you through the learning. Right, I'm not going to just keep on talking in the class and you listening to me about what what the topic is. It's more of a discussion, and then some open ended questions. Maybe I would ask you to write it down in bullet points, because in online classes we can't really take a lot of time writing. I might give you some homeworks where you can research a little bit. Maybe some topics you already know, I can give you some instances to research on, and then come up with the case study and then share it in the class, something like that. So more of connection with real life, and also more of discussion, and both of us involved in the learning, not just me talking in the class. That's how it would look like.
Okay.
Anything
So,
else you want to ask?
yeah, so when you take the class, will I be the only student or others will be there?
This would be a one-on-one session.
Okay. And how long will it be for?
It depends again on you. How long do you want it to be? If you want to continue for months, it can go up till months. If you want to
No,
just
no,
continue
each
for
class
each class is for
time.
60 minutes. 60 minutes. The duration of the class is 60 minutes. Now tell me,
Okay.
what is your time that is feasible for you for the classes, so that I can.
6:30 is
6:30 in India would be. Let me check again. 1:30
7,
pehle
8.
one. So that would be 4:30. No, 5 o'clock. That would be 5 p.m. in India. No, that wouldn't work for you. The 7 o'clock work for you? 7 p.m. 7 to 8 in your time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I can take 5:30 to 6:30. That works for me also. Yeah, so you can tell
But
them.
is it
Hmm? You wanted to ask me anything?
isn't it like 1 hour, 1.5 hour video
No, it's just 1 hour class.
for timings and everything? So if we take class at 6:30, in India it will be like at 8.
No, it would be piche na. Acha nahi,
Nine as well.
confused. It would be okay. So it would be 8 in India. So 6:30. Yeah, that is also okay with me. Okay, is it okay for you if it's 6? That means 7:30 to 8:30 in India. 6 o'clock is fine with for you?
Actually, 6 o'clock is the prayer time.
Okay, all right. Hmm. What about 8:30? That is 7 o'clock for you again. 8:30 in India. 8:30 to 9:30 for me.
Yeah.
That works?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So then we can fix up that time. Yeah.
And will you
Anything?
teach from textbooks or you will have your own notes? You'll be teaching.
So I have my, so I'll obviously follow your syllabus. So I have those IGCSE syllabus notes with me, and there's those documents of with me as well. And but I would be also mixing my own notes along with the syllabus that you have for IGCSE.
Uh, I'm CBSE.
You're not in IGCSE.
No.
Okay, so I have for CBSE as well. So I would be following for CBSE and then my this knowledge as well, whatever I have for this subject.
Okay.
So that makes me understand if you are in CBC, so your this paper would have been your classes would be more of teacher based, and they must have just shared the knowledge with you, not just discussing about
Yeah.
it. Okay, so then we would, if you want, we can review back the topics that you mentioned to me, like financial investment. So first we will see the diagnosis, and then the second class we can just work reviewing on the topics that you mentioned, and then going forward we can start working on the patterns, paper
Okay.
patterns.
And what is the app for?
What?
You said there was an app for Tuition E where you post the
Yeah,
results.
so once you sign up for the tuition and you sign up for the classes, they'll let you know how to upload any resource, how to schedule the class or reschedule anything. So for that, again, you'll have to talk to the administration team. They'll help you out with the number of classes you want, the timings you want to schedule for, and the app, how to use the app. Everything they'll help you out with.
So what does the app include? Like videos or something?
No, that doesn't have any video. It is only used for communication with the teacher and or using the and joining the classes. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can suggest you some videos which you can watch for your own, like to understand better and to just reflect back on some topics. I'll suggest you some.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's all. I think we're done for the discussion. Anything else you want to ask me before we end this session?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, so you can let them know if you want to go forward with the classes and the number of class and timings and whatever you want to discuss with them. Yeah. All right.
Thank
Nice
you.
seeing you, Nisha. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.